You might not think that there's awesome wildlife in Cambridge.
But we're going to show you the incredible creatures living right on our doorstep.
In this episode, we'll be tracking down some of Cambridge's most beautiful, fascinating and charismatic birds.
Our first animal is an elusive predator living on the edge of the city. Areas like this field of long grass make perfect hunting ground for this next species.
The barn owl is a highly adept aerial predator. Its white wide wings covered in soft feathers allow it to fly completely silently while remaining camouflaged against the bright sky from below. The heart-shaped face directs sound to incredibly sensitive ears, allowing it to locate prey by the sound of their heart beating. Once located, a steep dive and long sharp talons make short work of mice, voles and shrews. Their numbers are declining as intensive farming destroys areas of rough grassland like this one. Fortunately, this barn owl has secured a perfect hunting ground where it can find plenty of prey for itself and, hopefully, its young.
Our next animal is certainly Cambridge's most charismatic species, and there are two of them perching just up there.
Peregrine falcons were once incredibly rare, but they've made an extraordinary comeback in recent years. And perhaps surprisingly, our cities are one of the best places to see them. In the city, tall buildings make a perfect alternative to the cliffs used for nesting, while pigeons are the ideal prey. It's absolutely insane that you can have close encounters with the fastest birds in the world right in the city centre. If you keep an eye out on tall buildings, you might be lucky enough to see them mating in the spring. Our next animal is a wetland bird, the Great Crested Grebe, living just a short cycle from the centre of Cambridge.
Here at Milton Country Park, just a 20-minute cycle from the centre of Cambridge, you can see one of the UK's most incredible examples of courtship behaviour. So what you're looking for is a bird about the size of a duck, with amazing plumage on the side of its head. They have these orange feathers that are used to attract a mate during the breeding season. The best time to see them is early in the morning, because that's when you're most likely to see the courtship display. See the birds themselves any time of day.
Grebes live on large lakes throughout the UK where they are expert hunters, diving to catch small fish. In fact, they've become so well adapted to aquatic life that they can hardly walk around on land. Here you can see the early stages in the courtship display in preparation for the breeding season.
You might think that incredible wildlife experiences would only occur in remote places. But in fact, if you get up early, you can see the amazing courtship display of Great Crested Grebes even before your 9 AM lectures.
Cambridge is particularly good for seeing wetland species, such as swans, egrets and Canada geese.
Winter is an excellent time to see some of our smaller birds, as the cold weather means they need to spend more time foraging for food. Birds living in densely populated areas, like our towns and cities, are less likely to be disturbed by humans, so you might be rewarded with close encounters. Redwings migrate here from Scandinavia to avoid the colder winters, but blackbirds are present throughout the year.
Hopefully we've convinced you that clubbing isn't the only wild experience you can have in Cambridge.